Brothers, this world has been strip-mined. Every morsel of culture, meaning, legacy, and beauty have been analyzed, broken down, and commodified. There is nothing sacred to those who rule, no tradition too old to be bought, no symbol too strong to be hollowed out and sold back to you, repackaged in plastic and cheap slogans. A class of men who have never known honor or belonging, have picked the bones of the past clean. These are not men of the tribe, not men of the folk. They are wanderers. Wanderers without allegiance, thieves without shame. And this is the world you were born into. You inherited a desert, a wasteland, a world ruled by so-called titans and giants, titles they gladly bestow upon themselves, smug in their delusions of grandeur. Men who would declare themselves gods if only given the chance. But you are nothing to them. They cast you aside the moment you fail to serve them, to feed them, to make them stronger. They demand your fealty while offering you nothing but dust in return. They have taken new names, donned new masks, but their nature remains unchanged. They are men without loyalty, men without roots, men without any sense of responsibility to your tribe, your kin, your people. They have set the world into chaos once more, waging war against order itself. Gentlemen, the Jotun walk the earth once again. They have forgotten what it means to fear the great thunder of the Herios. Now, let's begin. Our young men, have been robbed. Not just of land, not just of power, not even of wealth, something far greater. They have been robbed of purpose. The world has stripped them of meaning and left them with lesser goals, goals that grant only fleeting feelings of accomplishment, goals that are rewarded by modernity because they ensure men stay right where they are. Trapped. Never reaching for the heavens, never breaking free. A slave who believes himself free does not try to escape. And so, men have been convinced that their purpose is to chase status, wealth, and pleasure, never realizing these things are the chains that bind them. But we reject this fate. We do not mourn what was never meant to serve us. We do not beg for a place in the world that has turned against us. We build. We carve our future from the stone. We forge our world from the ruins. And the Mannerbunde, the Warband, is our hammer. For tens of thousands of years, men lived as they were meant to live. They hunted. They waged war against nature, against rivals, against all that stood between them and their future. Every day, every action had meaning. Their struggles were not wasted. Their energy was not drained for the profit of unseen masters. Their blood was shed for their own, for their kin, for their warband. their people. But now you trade your life away for a wage. You sacrifice your strength, youth, and fire so that someone else may grow rich. You have been taught to serve the machine, a machine that does not care if you live or die, only that you keep producing, keep consuming, keep obeying. Brothers, this is not life. This is not what you were meant for. No amount of distractions, addictions, or copium will soothe the wound inside you. No drug, no video game, no empty pleasure will ever make you forget what you were born for. Because deep down, you know the truth. You were meant to be wild and free, to shape the world, to fight for something real. And no matter how many lies they feed you, no matter how many false comforts they offer, that hunger will never go away. But there is a way forward. There is a place for men like you. A place where your strength means something again. A place where you belong. The Warband. This is nothing more than putting God, or the gods, in their proper place. For us, the hairiest of the Aryan tradition, the Warband is not separate from faith. It is not just an ideal. It is the living faith of warriors. It is the forge in which men are tempered by struggle. It is the crucible where kings and heroes are made. The Warband is not a call to forsake family, love, or fatherhood. It is a call to something greater, a cause worthy of the gods themselves. A kingdom must be built before it can be defended. A man must be strong before he can protect. A tribe must be unified before it can rise. This is not a faith of empty prayers and idle words. A man does not find meaning through waiting. He finds meaning through action. The Warband offers what the world has stolen. A reason to rise in the morning. A goal worth bleeding for. A banner worth carrying. A purpose that no man can take from you. Look at the world around you. Men are desperate for meaning, but they have been trained not to seek it. Instead, they chase lesser things. They are told that pleasure is fulfillment, that vice is reward, and that obedience is virtue. They have been told to chase money instead of power. They have been told to chase comfort instead of conquest. They have been told to chase lust instead of legacy. And the moment a man begins to reach beyond these things, the world punishes him. They've spent years stripping this truth away from our history and poisoning the well. The fraternity between men was well understood by the ancients. We've all seen pictures of men crying for the loss of their fellow soldiers on the modern battlefield. This is fraternal. This is primal. A primal bond that they often present as something culturally corrosive like homosexuality or outright toxic, in an overt effort at driving men away from establishing healthy tribal bonds. They do this because a man, alone and without purpose, is easy to control. Modernity will never reward true purpose, because a man with purpose is a man who cannot be ruled. This is why the Warband exists. It is the one place left where men can be men. It is the one place left where strength is honored. It is the one place left where you can live for something greater than yourself. Many men believe that purpose is found in marriage, in fatherhood, in family alone. And there is purpose in that, but they misunderstand the order of things. Marriage is not a man's highest calling. It is still placing a person, in this case a woman, between yourself and fulfillment. It is not the purpose that will set him free. Instead, think of marriage following purpose. Women follow men who build, who lead, who grasp the world with both hands and refuse to let go. Yes, fatherhood is a sacred duty, but it is not the foundation of a man's life. Your family is the fruit of the tree, not the tree itself. If you wish to give your family a future worth having, then the kingdom must come first. The warband must come first. This has always been the case. It's that in modernity, the role of the warband has been separated and removed from daily life inside of an economy. It is happening. It just goes unnoticed, except to those that specialize in warfare. This responsibility must return to father and son, developed and matured within the warband of our tribe. If we rush to build families without first securing the ground beneath their feet, we are only delivering our children into another wasteland. If we fail, there will be nothing left to give them. Do not worry, brothers, marriage will come. When you walk the right path, when you answer the call to purpose, it happens as naturally as rivers carve valleys. But today is not about marriage. Today is about the kingdom and the crown. There is no nation without a shield. There is no tribe without a homeland. And there is no purpose without a brotherhood of men who refuse to kneel. Even if you never marry, even if you never have children, your name will not be forgotten. It will live in the castles we build. It will live in the halls we raise. It will live in the very blood of the tribe you fought for. Your sacrifice will be honored. Because the men before us fought, bled, and died so that we can stand here today. Now, it is our turn. This is no abstract faith. This is no empty ritual. To serve the warband is to serve the gods. To forge, to build, to strive, to create a world of strength, honor, and beauty. This is the highest offering a man can give to the divine. The Herios does not beg for salvation. He does not wait for paradise to be handed to him. He builds the kingdom with his own hands. The gods honor those who honor their ancestors. And what greater honor can be given than to restore what has been lost? To raise a new kingdom upon the ruins. To reclaim the destiny that was stolen from us. Brothers, purpose is not given, it is taken. So rise. Take up the hammer, take up the sword. The tribe is calling you home. Embrace the warband. Until next time.